Ari. How are you, sweetheart? How's your weekend been? Right on. Hey, Metal Rain. How have you been? Right on. Saturday was chill. Yeah. I'm a little early tonight. My dad has cancer screening in the morning, so I thought I would just start a little bit early so I can get to bed a little bit earlier tonight. I'll be right back. I'm back. So I'm glad you had a good day at work. I've been working all day. It's been super slow though. Super slow, chill Sunday. Hey Fiona, welcome back, sweetheart. How are you? It's good to see y'all. Thanks so much for coming by to see me tonight. Just gonna put a few things in chat and then I'm gonna start with a collective message. Hey Pagan Mama, how are you tonight? Welcome to the haunted house. Happy birthday, Fiona. What do you want for your birthday? Welcome to the Haunted House, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Check out my music in the pinned comment. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel. It's about my life, and my life is my message. But let's see what our most trusted and strongest spirit guides have to say as a collective message. So, calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. For anyone who may be in the chat, may join the chat, may come by later, may watch the replay. Season of the Witch. Yeah, it's Summerween, y'all. Are you ready for Summerween? Yes, it's upon us, the Season of the Witch. We got this card the other night, and I feel like Spirit's saying every day should really be the Season of the Witch. I feel like Spirit's saying if there's special things that you want to plan for fall and for Halloween and for that time of year, get to planning. I also feel like it's saying, that some of you may be moving into some kind of spiritual or magical learning phase. You may already have so much wisdom, but there's so much more to learn, share, and experience. Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. Such a relevant card in a time like now in regards to AI being used and overpowering so many different aspects of art. It makes you wonder, are we all just like hummingbirds? So I feel that card is essentially very much about how we are. Very much like hummingbirds. We don't know the flower from the feeder. The Spirit's saying be more aware. Be more aware of what matches your energy, what feels right, what feels good to you. It's okay to change your mind. Spirit, can you clarify some of these cards in regards to the collective message this evening? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What, Spirit? absolutely not need us to be doing. Doubting ourselves, being somewhat like a hummingbird, not being able to tell the flower from the feeder. No offense, hummingbirds. Hey, Resistance, how are you, sweetheart? Absolutely not. Six of Cups. Okay, that makes a lot of sense with the Eight of Swords being present in a clarity card. How's your weekend been? I am the Resistance. Spirit, can you clarify this? Absolutely not throwing yourself into nostalgic moments that leave you in a mental prison. I see this as clear as day as a message in the cards this evening with the collective message from our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Maybe a lot of us have been doing that. Maybe we've been supplementing more for something that isn't as organic as spirit would like us to be experiencing. What does the Power Spirit deck have to say? Could you clarify some of this, Spirit, please? So I can interpret the rest of the message if there is any more of the message. Did anybody see the moon tonight? It's so beautiful. It looked really cool outside. It has something to do with this card. Just showing the world on it. Excuse me. I think I have a bit of a cold coming on. Or it could just be allergies. For some reason, it's July here in Atlanta, but the oak trees are starting to drop acorns. So I don't know if that means early fall. But I do know that, it's been, I've just been hanging out here on the big bad banks of the allergy waters here today. It's been super muggy, super hot. I've been sneezing and coughing all day. And the air quality has been super poor. So if I sneeze, if I cough, if I lose my voice, I'm sorry. I apologize, and you're all fantastic. So, the card today is Offering. Offering. It's card number 4. Ooh, I love that number 4. I also feel this card represents 1111, if that means something to anybody here. There's also this 8 of Swords and 6 of Cups. Absolutely not. Like Spirit saying, absolutely, you must be aware of the fact that no going down that path that leads you to focus on things that don't match your energy right now or anymore, in regards to maybe there were nostalgic moments you fondly miss sharing with somebody. But if they leave you in a mental prison, they leave you doubting yourself or feeling lost in this spiritual journey that Spirit sees you taking over the next 6 to 8 weeks, the season of the witch. Offering. What is your offering going to be? What do you have to offer your friends, your family, your loved ones, the season of the witch? Your spiritual journey, which might even turn into something a little bit more deeper than you could have imagined. Every day of our lives, we take from Mother Earth our energy for life, yet we often forget the ancient tradition of this sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life, even if only the wonders of being given life. Reflect on the Great Mother, on Mother Earth. Ask yourself, what have you given back to her lately to heal her? And then think of a higher vision of life and balance on this earth, and realize that the greatest gift you can give Mother Earth and your fellow humans is your enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the veils of ignorance and present magnificence of being to everyone who experiences you. The magnificence of who you are to everyone who experiences you. Everyone around you is uplifted and inspired. Okay? This is your offering. You're offering to Mother Earth, to the world, your best version of yourself. This is why, okay, so this makes sense. So, the season of the witch is upon us, right? Spirit saying between now and this season of the witch coming up, that you're going to be experiencing something that is definitely some sort of spiritual journey, some sort of wisdom that you gain through maybe learning more about not just, the magic of the season of the witch, but your magic. What is your magic? Okay. So believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. Like Spirit saying, don't be getting lost, not being able to tell the flower from, the fruit. What true, authentic self are you portraying? What are you doing? What are you experiencing? What are you creating? So what is it that you've been praying about? What is it that you have been maybe refocusing back on nostalgic moments that you shared with others? Maybe they're nostalgic moments you'd like to recreate, or you've been feeling a mental prison about recreating. Maybe nostalgic moments you made with other people that hurt you because you don't want to recreate new memories, and those memories maybe get lost in the trash and the recycling of your life because something goes wrong. Look, I feel like a lot of us get into the idea that everything has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that we get lost into the idea of having a perfect relationship, and then we get lost about, what is right, because maybe we get lost about what is so wrong about any given situation. So offer yourself the best option that you can come up with or realize. I'm not talking about magical thinking here. Okay, I'm not talking about magical thinking where you talk good to yourself all the time and good things happen. Alright, I'm talking about actually being on a strict mental diet that gives you clarity throughout your day so that you know the difference between the feeder and the flower of your life. Do you see what I'm saying? So that you're not in a state of being where you feel defeated by what success looks like to other people, what maybe joy or happiness or a good relationship or good at magic or manifesting or whatever looks better to people or looks good to people or whatever works for them. Maybe things work differently for you. I think that this reading is based on the simple fact that Spirit's just saying, offering yourself up to Mother Earth and nature and the things that come from Mother Earth, the best version of yourself that you can be, is really going to take you far in regards to the offerings you get back. Okay, what's going on with you, monkey butt? You're scaring me. You've had a really bad coughing day. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just worried about her. She just won't stop coughing. Are you okay? I'm hanging in there. My weekend was alright. I got to do a couple of stuff. I've been meaning to do it, and I occasionally help out at one of the coffee places I often go to now. Awesome. Does the place have a chessboard? Maybe you should see if we can get some chess games going on in that coffee shop. Are you okay? I'm worried about you. Okay, alright. Uh-oh. I'm not sure. I assume that if people don't come back, they found help. Or got the help they needed while they were here and moved on to better times and better places and people with their lives. And if they come back, great. I can't wait for the update. Will be. Okay, sure, yeah, you can do a free question, yes or no question, Fiona. If Rain wants to give you his free yes no question for your birthday, yeah. If she's still there, sure. If she comes back, let her know. I'm just here with Ruby. Oh, right on. That should be a good episode. Ruby, are you okay, honey? It's freaking me out. Oh, you want to sit on my lap too? Or you want to run away? Because I can read your mind, but I'm not going to chase you. What about you? What, Missy? Are you going to be okay? Okay, I see that you just want your tummy rubbed. Alright, we can do that. How's that? Is that okay with you? Gosh, she's such a sucker for a tummy rub. I hope you feel better soon, Ruby. I need you to feel better so I can feel better. Start coughing again. Okay, alright, come here. Monkey. Are you okay? Alright. Are you sleepy? Wanna go night-night? You gonna give your mommy a kiss? Okay, that's alright. You gonna do the tarot readings too? Yeah? Maybe she fell asleep, Metal Rain. She comes back tomorrow, we will give it to her anyways, okay? Even if she doesn't have a question. Well, you'll just have to want to give it to her bad enough. As a birthday gift. I'm kidding. Ruby, you're freaking me out, baby. Yep, Chihuahuas. Yes, a Chihuahua. Oh, Ruby, are you yawning? Are you ready to go back to night-night? Are you a good girl? Yeah. Are you beautiful? Yeah. Are you wonderful? Yeah. Hey, Wayne. I hope I said your name right. Yeah, Ruby was coughing, so I went to go get her, and then her baby kind of was just like, you know what, I went on your lap too. So now I'm just covered in chihuahuas. Next thing you know, the third one's going to want on my lap too, and there's no more space. Although there's no more space, I'm sure I could find a space. Ruby, are you feeling better, baby? Well, there's a whole bunch of other videos on the channel about the dogs. Mostly shorts. I'm probably gonna put them to bed here soon, as they're both pretty tired and it's pretty slow tonight for the chat. So yeah, I hope you find the other Chihuahua videos. Just look for Ruby, Tipsy, Chihuahua on the search bar at the top, if they give you an option for search bars. On mobile, I'm not sure. I know on desktop or laptop they do. Sure, what's your question, dear? What do you get from the universe for offering free questions to Fiona? I don't know. Cute chihuahuas in your feed? Well, I think that if you are thinking and feeling and wanting to know if this person's still into you, it's very possible they're feeling and thinking and wondering the same thing about you. I mean, anything's possible. You know, what is it that you want to happen? What is it that you hope to walk away from with this person, or the experience that you are having with this person? You want to know if he'll make a move? Sure, we can ask the cards about that. Look at this baby. She went to sleep in my arms. It's so cute. put them on the couch. I think that they'll be much happier there. Feeling better? Thanks so much for your donation. It's very kind and generous of you. I appreciate that. As far as your person that you're asking about, you ever wondered why somebody, maybe you haven't seen them in a long time, maybe you haven't talked to them in a long time, but you just can't get them off your mind for no reason at all? Like, they just pop up in your mind, and the next thing you know, it's like they're living rent-free in your head. Like, I intuitively feel like this happens to this person, Vincent, that you're asking about, within regards to you. I'm going to go ahead and set your timer and see what Spirit would like you, what your most trusted and strongest spirit guides would like you to know about this person right now. Spirit, I'm calling forth your most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to what they need to know about this Vincent person. They still into them? Any plans on coming forward? I think and feel like it's already a thing. I feel like there's something about the connection that you had with this person that maybe help them be in a place in their life where they have a little bit more power of authority instead of being so tightly wound up. So I think what this card is telling you, there's also something about you that helped them see where they really wanted to go and in their life and what they really wanted in their love life. You were someone that they feel cuts through the bullshit, is somebody who's rather logical instead of does the whole magical thinking thing. Like, instead of being someone who thinks your affirmations are going to manifest. I'm not like dissing affirmations here because they really do help a lot of people. But you're more of a person who's logical about your manifesting, logical about your strict mental diet, and you know, the questions you ask, the things that you do, the things you experience, they're very logical. You have to be very logical and grounded for you to feel like you can create nostalgic moments. Create, you know, you're not somebody who's like, I believe in what I want, but I don't really believe. I have to see to believe. Like, you know that seeing is not always believing. And you're picking up intuitively on this person's energy in regards to them thinking about you, so you start thinking about them, and then your antennas go off, and it's like, and you start thinking and feeling things, and then they're probably over here. No, I know they're over here thinking and feeling things too. They are willing. They are willing. I'm going to get the love clarification cards real quick and just see what the cards say real quick. Prickly defenses. resilient roots. So yeah, while it might have felt like a little bit prickly, like, things went cold, things didn't maybe feel like they went in the way you wanted them to. There's still some kind of foundation there that you've both built in the connection. So it doesn't matter if he didn't really do anything at all, bad or good. All right, it is what you say it is. So you talk, you work together a little bit, and then no contact. So I bet you keep telling yourself there's no contact here, too. But you know there's contact because you're thinking about this person and they're thinking about you too. That's why you're thinking about them. That's why you're asking yourself these questions, because they're feeling those questions deeply. Like, why did I stop talking to her? What was logic about that? That person just doesn't know. Will it be a thing? I think it's already a thing. I think it's always been a thing. Will he make a move? Yeah. He'll make a move. But at the same time, you have to define your moves. Because it's almost as if this person in the Two of Wands and the Devil is always looking for, like, the grass, is the grass greener on the other side? Not really seeing and realizing that the grass is much more friendly and lush for the picking regarding nurturing their ecosystem. Okay? So, yes. It is what you say it is. So if you say he will come forward, he'll come forward. He'll have no choice. That which you assume has no choice but to show up. Okay? We're not talking about magical words like affirmations and magical thinking. We're talking literally about your thoughts. Let's go back to Queen of Swords again. Thoughts. Cutting through the bullshit. Being logical about your manifestations. Does it feel logical, or can your heart follow the logic of keep going down the path of wondering if him and you are a thing, or if he's still into you or just with other girls now? Because thoughts like this will blur the lines with your love story. If you don't think he's into you, he's probably not into you. But if you're having these thoughts that, this person still makes you feel yummy or makes you feel yummy about yourself, then your intuition's probably very much spot on about the energy that's coming up, that you're feeling, that you're experiencing. And it's forcing you to take a long, hard look at yourself and do the work. Because you know that it's not that there's anything wrong with you or him. But, what may be wrong is that there are things to work through within yourself. I can't imagine what it's like to, excuse me, be in like with somebody or be in love with somebody and to sit around and worry about if they're thinking about other people. It happens. It's very natural to think about people. Excuse me, and a lot of different kind of people. We have 64,000 plus thoughts a day. What are you really doing with your thoughts? You keep telling yourself you're in no contact, you're going to stay in no contact. Funny how I cut the deck and it goes right back to the Queen of Swords. This is about refocusing back on yourself. This is about telling you from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides that refocusing back on yourself is going to create, it's going to create a refocus back onto you from many around you. And if you start to see like the guys that, or the girls, or like people come out of the woodwork that you haven't talked to in years, then this person is probably just right around the corner, working up what to say, how to say it, or to come forward. So let's just see what you need to know about that person coming forward. How and when. See if the cards will tell us that. I would suggest stay akin to sleep. Focus on your dreams, like pay attention to them. Maybe he'll show up in them. Your subconscious is where you're going to want to go and study this story, this love story, your love life, everything in your life actually. What are your dreams telling you? Because your subconscious is what's going to tell you what you're going to manifest most of the time. So, yes, he will come forward. How and when, Spirit? How and when? Is he comparing? Not really, no. Looking for other options, maybe. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I do have empathy for people who go around feeling insecure because they're wondering if their person is thinking of other people or have other people on their thoughts or thinking romantic. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I have empathy for that. I just personally don't give a fuck. Pardon my French, okay? If you're my man, you're my man. And I really have no reason to think that you would want to be with any other woman but me. And I might sound conceited saying that, but I'm not saying I'm the most confident girl in the world, okay? I'm just saying I'm very confident in believing and breathing and being the person that my dogs think I really am. So I would hope that whoever was my partner would feel the same way. Is my partner like a dog? No, but, I would really hope that my partner would be my best friend like my dog is, okay? So back to this person reaching out to you regarding Vincent and your yes card about them reaching out. So you have full control of the situation. Easy adjustments bring you a light, soaring feeling of freedom, warm emotions, and the embodiment of your life, the ennoblement of your life as well. Expect exciting events and new alluring horizons. So while you're on this journey in regards to manifesting Vincent, while you might feel that you're manifesting Vincent back to you, Vincent's energy is already there with you. There's already something you're observing, and that observation is showing up to you even if you don't see it right now. So be careful with your energy, be careful with your thoughts, be good to yourself with your thoughts about it. Okay, don't start thinking about shit that's not going to happen and never will happen. Like other women and stuff like that doesn't serve you. Simple yet picturesque, the situation transforms your life with high concept ideas. In 2 to 3 weeks, you find inspiration from a warm, optimistic worldview of the art and nature surrounding you. The connection between each of you is real, and you've never felt this more than now. So it may be that you end up finding your match and being checkmate through this person in some way or some other. Or you both run into each other at like a place you'd never expect to find one another. A museum of art, or some kind of art show, or something to do with art. So I hope this reading has helped you. Thank you so much for your donation. That was very kind and generous of you. I appreciate that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, but most of all, please check out my music. That would really mean a lot to me. Here's the link. I'll give you a couple other links too. So yeah, so treat it like an Amazon shopping spree, minus Amazon. You know, you're not going to sit around and wait for the Amazon driver to show up with your package. No, you know that it's on its way. You know, what version of him you want? You want star-shaped green eyes or heart-shaped blue ones? You know, for all I know, you know, it just depends on what you want, you know, like what version of him you want. But if you keep sitting around wondering or going, no contact, and is he thinking about other girls? That's all you're going to manifest. Because the thoughts that you have count. And the way that you act and react to the feelings that you have from those thoughts is what has no choice but to show up. I know star shape is a nice shape. So, Fiona, do you want to ask a question? Do you want to ask the cards a question? Mwah, for your birthday. If you want to, please do put a question in chat and we'll figure it out. It can be a yes or no question, or it can be any random question. If not, that's cool too. Oh look, a Jumbo Bucks tarot card. Aw, I think Ruby finally got settled. She's not coughing. Gotta refresh my chat. Yeah, put your question in the chat. Yeah, sure. We can do a message from your dad. Spirit, I'm calling forth Fiona's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. What message does her father, or what would he say to her if he could say anything right now to Fiona on her birthday? Justice is yours. You've always been good. So just remember that the things that you worry about the most have already been taken care of for you in a way that pleases you in the Justice card. We also have Judgment, which I feel like the Justice is telling you from your dad that there's like some kind of call to action within regards to improving your happiness, your joy, speaking as well as, spiritually speaking. If there's things that you want to experience that maybe help you become more highly vibrational spiritually, energetically, he really wants you to focus on those things that bring you joy. He just wants you to be happy, because there's a lot for you to look forward to in that Justice and Judgment card. I'm going to pull some cards from the Liminal Space deck and see if we can get any direct messages in regards to that. I guess I'll just put them all together and we'll see what we get. As like a little third card message. Love and light over shadow and hate. Yeah, your dad says keep that love in your heart. Anything that feels shadowy or doesn't feel positive or that doesn't serve you, turn your back on it. You've always been able to win at this thing called life, but there has been a call to action for your joy, your happiness, your love, your light. He just wants you to be happy and do the things that make you happy. Something about money. Something about you doing something to make more money. Maybe you're going to win the lottery. Magic is either everything or it is nothing. So yeah, like life is magical, life is beautiful, life is grand. So what does magic look like to you? You are the magic one. You're the one that can shape-shift your life until your dreams come true. But he's also telling you that he's there to help guide you on what feels logical regarding taking steps towards your dreams come true. But definitely yield to reality. There is such thing as manifesting and observing the things that you want in life. But there's also, yielding to reality and making sure that everything in your reality of realities is also stable, secure, the fundamental, you're doing the things daily that you need to do to survive and do what's good for you to stay healthy, happy, harmonious. And in that love and in that light, overshadow hate, self-loathing, things like that that don't serve you. Okay. I hope this message helps. Thanks so much for your question, Fiona. I appreciate it. I'm so glad it resonates. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. I'm going to put some things in chat. And then I'm going to maybe put the spirit box on, see if any spirits want to chat with us before I say goodnight. Yeah, I can relate to that. I mean, it's been kind of a drag since a lot of different wars have broken out and things have changed, and so much stuff has gotten really heavy. Heavy. Oh wow, look at that. It has gotten so late. What time is it? Do I even have time for the spirit box? No, I gotta go to bed. I gotta be up early in the morning to take my dad for cancer screening. So let me get the spirit box going. And we'll do maybe 10 minutes or so. I'll be right back. Hey Meryl, did you miss anything exciting? I'm gonna get the spirit box. That's about as exciting as it's gotten. I'll be right back. I'm back. One of the people you met at WWE Bingo used to do Mercedes Monet's hair. Oh, yeah, yeah? Well, last time I saw her on anything WWE, I think that she lost her hair. But of course it was a wig, and she sweated her glue off, so shit happens, I guess. And then I never saw her in a WWE match again. Kind of funny if you ask me.
AUX mode.
Are there any spirits here with us that can hear my voice? Yes or no? Yes or no? Spirit, are there any spirits with us? Yeah, I saw that happen to Jade a few weeks ago too, but it also happened to Sasha. At that time, she had blue hair. I'll never really understand the point of putting on a wig during before a wrestling match. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, extensions, alright. Tape-ins, alright. Clip-ins, no, not necessarily, unless maybe you're using a ponytail or something, but extensions, yeah, but wig, no. I could never wiggy up in a ring and wrestle. There's just something that feels so wrong about it. Almost as wrong as I don't know, being a wrestler and having a boob job feels strange. Like, the thought of it feels like doesn't feel normal to me. Like, I don't know. I just don't see how it's safe, like, to be wearing a wig and have a boob job and wrestle at the same time. Oh, I mean, I guess it is. Women do it every day, but I personally, that's not my athletic. That would not be my athletic style. So instead of calling out bingo numbers, they play wrestler theme music. LOL. That's cute. Sounds fun. Are there any spirits with us now that want to play WWE Bingo? Yes or no? Did the spirit box just say me? It sounded like a child's voice that said me. Oh, no, it's not saying anything. Are there any spirits here with us now that would like to tell us their names? Or what would you like us to call you, yes or no? It's strange to me that it keeps going quiet like that. Truth? What truth are you seeking? Could you tell us what you are looking, what truth you're looking for, spirits? Yes or no? Are there any spirits that would like to communicate with us about the John Benet Ramsey case? Yes or no? You do. What's your name, spirit? I don't know how to tell you to talk to us. Oh, I hate that the spirit box speaker keeps going in and out. Why does that keep happening with this speaker? I mean, it's practically brand new. What am I doing wrong? Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Is there anything that the spirits would like to share with us through the cards tonight before we close the spirit portal with the liminal space deck? Are there any messages that Can the spirits who are with us now hear my voice, yes or no? Signing contracts and spirit split. Imagining more. It's like the spirits are saying that they want you to imagine more than what's currently going on in your life. Maybe sign a contract with yourself to be more in the version of the life and yourself that you want to be experiencing. You know, the old version, whatever that might be. Spirits want you to imagine more. There's more to imagine out there. More to experience. More to have. More to gain. Are there any spirits that would maybe like to talk to us about JonBenet Ramsey? Or JonBenet Ramsey, are you there? Yes or no? Can you hear my voice? Yes or no? Do any of the spirits who are with us now, who can hear my voice through the spirit box, can any of the entities tell me if you know where you are? Do you know where you are? Yes or no? Are you with us now? Yes or no? It's just so strange to me that it goes off and on. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, well, I'm going to have to do something about this spirit box speaker. I don't know why this new speaker would turn itself off and on during a chat. Especially when it's fully charged. It just doesn't make any sense. You always wondered how Chris felt about Adam's song to him? Are you talking about Chris Cornell? Are the spirits turning the spirit box off and on? Yes or no? So creepy. Oh, Chris Farley and Adam Sandler. You got kind of crazy there when you said their names in chat. Alright, I'm going to figure out what's wrong with this speaker tomorrow or later today. I'm going to go for now. If there's any last words that Spirit wants to say to us from the Spirit Box, say it now or hold your pieces until tomorrow night. You know, I seem to remember that song. I'm going to have to, now that you've mentioned it, I'll have to go back and listen to it later today. Just going to leave the Spirit Box on for a little bit longer. Maybe while I'm sitting here pulling cards, something relevant will be said. I think I'm going to go for now. That was pretty creepy. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Fiona, it was good to hang out with you tonight. Happy birthday. I hope all your birthday wishes and dreams come true. I hope the message that came through the cards about your dad and about your life and from your dad help. Keep me updated. Metal Rain, thank you so much for coming by. Everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Meryl, thanks so much for coming by to hang out. It was good to see everyone who stopped by. Thank you so much, Wayne, for your donation. That was very kind and generous of you to leave a super chat. I appreciate that. And I'll be back tomorrow if I get the chance to come online. Good night. Be safe. Kalanikta. Music is sacred. Sweet dreams.